Section 8.7, Staff Equipment Disinfection Procedures. Personal protection equipment. The risk of exposure to cleaning staff is inherently low. However, cleaning staff should wear disposable gloves and appropriate PPE for all cleaning tasks, including handling trash. PPE should be carefully removed to avoid contamination of the wearer and surrounding area, and hand hygiene should be practiced immediately after, including hand washing or the use of hand sanitizer. Work uniforms will be washed after each shift by the facility, including the employees assigned PPE. Staff shirts, staff bottoms worn on shift, and worn reusable face masks placed in the staff member's assigned pod wash bag, but also inside their personal, smaller wash bag. Personal face shields should be sanitized by the employee and left in their fully disinfected personal locker at the end of their shift. You can also leave disinfected sunglasses used for work in your locker. Fanny pack touch points should be sanitized by the employee and left in their fully disinfected personal locker at the end of their shift. You can use the green Buckeye spray to disinfect. If a reusable mask becomes wet or damp, it must be changed and placed in the staff pod's wash bin or bag. Reusable PPE used during first aid incidents. Gowns, alike the one in the picture shown, should be sprayed and wiped with a disinfectant after each use in a well-ventilated area. The green Buckeye spray can be used for this. Used gloves and disposable face masks should be disposed of. Personal face shields should be disinfected after each first aid incident by the staff member. Rescue tubes. Rescue tubes will be labeled with the lifeguard's name that he's using the tube that day and that shift. Labeling is done with a name band made of red electrical tape that is hanging in your locker for you. At the end of the shift, the employee will disinfect their rescue tube with Buckeye Eco Neutral Disinfectant. Rescue tubes shall not be shared between staff. Whistles and keys. Whistles will not be shared as usual. A communal whistle will be available as a backup, but it must be soaked in a bleach water solution after use. Each staff member must have their own pool key as usual. Deck leaders are the only staff to share the facility set of keys, and they must spray them off with the Buckeye disinfectant after use. This chart tells you which chemicals are used for disinfection and cleaning. Equipment. Disposable face masks, gloves, and white Tyvek bodysuits will be disposed of after use. Staff shirts, staff bottoms, and worn reusable face masks will be put in their personal wash bag and placed in the staff pod's wash bag at the end of their shift. They will be kept in Ziploc bags when not in use in their personal locker. They will be washed with hot water and laundry detergent with the staff washing machine and dryer now located in Norval. Deck leaders will most likely be transporting laundry to Norval, as well as the aquatic supervisor. Personal face shields will be stored in staff personal lockers. They will be washed with Buckeye Eco Neutral Disinfectant, our green spray bottles, as well as dish soap and water to make sure that the shield does not fog. Fanny packs will be stored in staff personal lockers, disinfected with our Buckeye Eco Neutral Disinfectant. Yellow reusable first aid gowns will be worn for minor first aids, also disinfected with Buckeye Eco Neutral Disinfectant. Rescue tubes will be stored in the equipment room and disinfected with Buckeye Eco Neutral Disinfectant. Shared keys will be stored in the office as well as first aid room for the deck leaders only, and sprayed off with Buckeye Eco Neutral Disinfectant. Training in these cleaning procedures will be included in the in-person training, mainly to let you know the storage locations of all equipment, how to clean and disinfect each piece of equipment, the application required, the dwell time if required, how to rinse or if it needs to be rinsed or not, as well as your initial and date, and the supervisor or deck leader's initial and date.